Yes, boys, today is the day. I'm going on an adventure. I am leaving Ireland after just living in Poland for the past year, and I'm taking a one-way flight to Bali, Vietnam, Thailand, Southeast Asia. It's going down. I'm doing this because I need a change of environment. I want to grow, I want to see who I can become, I want a fresh start. I want to become the person of my dreams, and with that I need an environment that is hardwired for personal growth, for adventure, for experience. And that lifestyle over there is my ideal lifestyle. The weather, the atmosphere, the people, the culture, how cheap it is. So it's calling me, and this is something you need to be aware of. If you want to change yourself, okay, you can start by changing your environment. The people that you know in your surrounding areas, they know you for who you are. As soon as you start to change for the positive, they start to say, oh, James has changed. You know, James isn't the same person he was. That's a good thing. You're supposed to grow, you're supposed to develop. But if you stay in your hometown, especially your hometown, you're always going to be known for the older you, and it's going to be very hard to break away. So the best thing I ever did in my life was I left and I moved over to the west of Ireland, and that's the first time I experienced feeling like a new person. I just felt on top of the world, and I got to choose who I wanted to be. The second time was when I went to Poland last year. That was huge for me as well, because I moved to a different country. And now we're going to the other side of the world with the intention of growing my business and developing it into something beautiful. So it's going to be an adventure. It's going to be an adventure. So today we are driving up to Dublin. We are driving through a storm. It's going to be wet, it's going to be rainy, and we've got a 21-hour flight to Bali. So I'm going to take you along for the journey. Get a little gay hug in you.
Please. Have a great time.
Thank you.
I'm really looking forward to hearing the stories.
Yeah, man.
And have safe travels.
I'll keep you updated.
Peace out.
See ya.
See you later, brother.
And we're off. Just like that. We say goodbye to the brother. The brother's gonna meet us out there in 1 month. 1 month. I'm gonna be in Bali for a month. Getting my fucking groove on, meditating my little ass off. Getting some demons out of my system. And then Chief is gonna meet me in Vietnam. And we're gonna tear it up, creating our businesses, becoming successful, exploring different territories, meeting new women, improving our confidence, being extroverted, young, sexy, charismatic men. This is the goal. But now we have a long journey ahead of us to Dublin. This is the highway to freedom, the tunnel of light, the fucking promised land path. Let's go! As I sit here in absolutely ridiculous traffic for the past 20 minutes, which goes all the way down, I was just thinking about life and how there's actually no negative moments. There's just moments in life, alright? Things happen. Yeah, things happen all the fucking time, and how you perceive it is how you make it, is the reality of the outcome. Whether it's positive or negative is all up to you. There's been many circumstances and situations in my life that are just on paper for the general person just negative. There's no way you could see a positive. However, when you find the positive in those situations, you constantly win, you constantly learn, and you constantly look for the lessons. And it gives you an opportunity to just grow in every single scenario. And usually the most difficult, negative situations are the ones that actually propel you forward the most in life. And the biggest thing you need to let go of is shame and guilt. Shame and guilt for doing something, if your intentions were in the right place, it's a completely toxic state of being to be in. It does nothing for you. If you feel shameful, let's say you wanted to do something and you had good intentions in your mind, and it was just, let's say, an impulse, or it was a physiological part of who you are, but you had good intentions, having shame and guilt on something that you did is completely fucking crazy, because you just go through life always feeling sorry for yourself, like you're doing something wrong. And that's a terrible state of being to be in. You actually want to be a little bit cocky, a little bit egoistic, because that is a man who actually moves forward with fucking oomph in life, not someone who's just constantly feeling like they're doing something wrong, feeling shameful, closed and stuck. So I've really been playing around with my perception on things lately, and just the reality that fucking everything is fine. You know, there's no problems in the present moment. Right now, I've got some problems hanging over my head, but they're not real, because they're just things for me to do. And right now I'm driving to the airport, so there's actually no problems. Life is good, everything's where it needs to be. Let go of shame, let go of guilt, and just feel good in the moment. And the traffic has subsided, and we're fucking moving, boys. We're fucking moving. Let these young lads cross the street here before I kill them. Car has just been dropped off. It held me well. We had a good times, me in this car, traveling all around Ireland, doing bits. It was nice. It was nice to have my own little vehicle for when I came home. But now we need to say farewell. Goodbye, Mr. Car. You served me good, buddy. You served me good. It was a bit stressful there, driving around Dublin, all around the lanes, around the airport. I had to go and get petrol to make sure the car had a full tank. And now we're here waiting for the airport bus, and we're a bit tight on time, I'm not going to lie. It's 4:20, flight's at 7:20, but I have to check in this monstrosity of a bag, and it might be overweight. It's feeling a bit hefty, I'm not going to lie. I've got 23 kilos, but I'm not sure. Could be a bit more, so we'll see. Alright, bags are dropped off, 23 kgs on the dot. Look at that, 23 kilos exactly. I didn't weigh it, I just put a lot of stuff into it, and I added in some extra items that were quite heavy, and I was nervous. I didn't know if it was going to be over or not, but it was exactly 23 kilos, absolutely crazy. So bags are dropped, I'm going to go through security now and chill out, get some work done while we're waiting for the flight. When I moved to Poland last year, I wanted to test myself and challenge myself to get out of my comfort zone. And I knew I was going to have to overcome my social anxiety of recording myself in public, so I set my camera up and I recorded myself doing push-ups on the ground to failure. And I ended up getting like 50 push-ups, and some random guy came over to me and started pushing down on my back to make it harder, and he was encouraging me. And it really opened my mind to how you can stand out in public and people don't give a fuck, and if anything, they get a kick out of it, they get enjoyment, and they actually break their cycle of sitting on their phones, and they actually get involved in some human connection. So for me now, I was recording myself with this big €2,000 camera on a tripod with a big fluffy microphone, and it's just surreal. It's surreal to see how far I've come, to be in this position where I'm confident, free, and doing me, doing what I want to do, and not holding myself and keeping myself small because of other people. And the anxiety is gone, the nervousness is gone, it's just pure and utter confidence. So now we're going to get stuck into some client work on the laptop. I'm sitting in the disabled seat because I'm a special boy. 305. No, the guy just came in. He said to me like 20 minutes ago that it would be 15 minutes roughly. We'll see. That made no sense. I just gave the worst time calculations there. What did I say? She said 20 minutes ago it would be 15 minutes. Does that make sense? I don't think that makes sense. Anyways, went for a snack run. We got a meal deal. Huel. Alright, this is all processed shit. Not the best. However, we're in an airport and we're on a 21-hour flight, so we ain't got a lot to work with. So in total, I got a Huel protein shake, chocolate, some beef jerky. Alright. Focus, you cunt. Alright, beef jerky teriyaki, and we got a chicken and stuffing triple sandwich, and the camera doesn't want to focus, but that's what we got anyways. €8 in total, and 55 grams of protein, and around total of calories per bottle. This has 400 calories. Holy shit. Holy shit. This has 400 calories. That is unbelievable. This is 400 calories. This has 650. And the beef jerky has 67. I've just lost track of my maths, but it's over 1,000 calories for €8 and 55 grams of protein. That's not too bad. So when you're making selections, when you're traveling, you're trying to hit your calorie goal, your protein goal, there is stuff out there. You just have to look and be conscious. I could have just went for a fucking ham sandwich with a packet of crisps, and that would have been shit. So this is a better alternative. So I'm gonna get this down me. And then a flight is pretty much good to go to Zurich. From Zurich we go to Singapore, and from Singapore we go to Bali. So a long way yet. Just touched down in Zurich. Straight away I have to go and get on the flight to Singapore. I wanted to charge up my laptop to get some more work done on the flight, but I can't. So no work is gonna get done. We have to do some reading. I just overheard a guy walk through the bathroom door, and this cleaning lady held the door open for him, and he said, "Thank you, sorry," right? He apologized for going through a door that she held open for him. There's a common tendency for males to carry shame for no fucking reason, to say sorry in little situations. And if you find yourself constantly doing this, you're constantly depowering yourself. Every time you say sorry, naturally, when you're just walking past someone or you're doing anything, you're constantly saying that you're doing something wrong. It's unconscious. But it's funny because when I turned around and I seen the guy who said sorry, it was the guy that was sitting on the plane at 25 years old, around picking his nose and playing a video game on his phone, like Candy Crush or Clash of Clans or something. So it's funny that that guy is also the guy that's pure feminine and apologetic and a bit simpy. So boys, stop saying fucking sorry, alright? No more apologizing. We're not doing anything wrong just by existing. Alright, walk around with your fucking chest up. You've got the right to walk through a door, you've got the right to do whatever you want as long as you're doing it with good intentions and you're not hurting anyone. So stop saying sorry. Hello. Hello. This boys, huh? Alright boys, we've arrived on the long haul flight. We've got a pillow, pillow, blanket, earphones, TV, no plug to charge my laptop. So no work is getting done, so I might just have to relax and actually enjoy myself. Boys, I'm all snug. Look at this. Got a fucking blanket and a pillow. It's fucking crazy. Got a blanket and a pillow on a plane. Look at me go. We're living it up, and soon we're going to be in first class. Give me 1 year private jets. I'm making it happen. How easily you become ashamed and embarrassed is directly linked to your level of self-esteem, since shame is figuratively and sometimes literally about covering yourself. The higher your self-esteem is, the less embarrassed you allow yourself to be. That's crucial, boys, alright? The higher your self-esteem is, the less you will give a fuck and you'll just do what you want. You will only be embarrassed over something if you care more about what other people think of you than you think of yourself, especially if others discover something that you ought to be ashamed of, alright? You gotta build up your self-esteem, you gotta start loving yourself, caring about yourself, and then you won't get embarrassed and you'll be totally free in every situation. 8:45. We slept like 8 hours, good solid flight, good sleep, absolutely passed out with 2 blankets and a pillow. So it was actually quite nice, it was good sleep. Now we've got breakfast, got omelette, fruit, yogurt, coffee, orange juice. So the longest flight of my life, but actually one of the best flights of my life. very enjoyable, very relaxed, quite comfortable. So I'm looking forward to the next one. Right, boys, we just touched down in Singapore. We've met a Limerick person who's very shy. She doesn't want to speak on camera, and we're lost a bit. So we're trying to find Terminal 1. But the Limerick person knows the way. Limerick people are known for their navigation skills, whereas us people from the west, you know, real dirty west, Roscommon, we're not really clued in that much. Bit of a shame. We've got no time to chill, and we've got like nature and stuff, boys. It's called the SkyTrain. It is, boys. Right, absolute trek to get to Terminal 4, but we're here. And we are G5.
Yeah, you were actually right. G5.
Let's go. My memory is spot on today. This way. Right, we made it to the gate on time, and we're just waiting to get on the flight. I'm a fucking idiot. I left my e-visa, right? I left it to the last minute, so I only did it when I was in Dublin. And I clicked on the first Google link, so the first website that came up when you type in Visa Bali. And that was a sponsored website, so it costs a lot more. And I did it with very little time to spare, so I clicked on the fast processing option, so it ended up costing me like close to €150. And I was just chatting to that girl there, Michaela, and she said she got hers done for like €30. And then we scrolled down on Google and found the other website, and I realized I got shafted. So the lesson there is to stop leaving things to the last minute, even though you don't want to stress, but at the same time you want to get your shit taken care of. So sometimes I need to be a little bit more focused, boys. Thank you so much. See you later. Thank you, man. See you. Bye-bye. Touchdown Bali, boys. Let's go. Now I just need to take out some cash for my arranged taxi. So there's probably going to be someone waiting for me with one of those little name cards that has my name on it. Pure bougie. Moment of truth. Oh yeah. We're through. Not an illegal immigrant, thank God. The visa came in clutch, even though it cost me a shit ton of money. Touchdown Bali, let's go! You're not my bag. You're not my bag. You are not my bag. Alright, so we got the bag. Alright, the bag has been secured, but the lock is cut off. I bought a padlock specifically yesterday to padlock these keys, the zips together, so that no one could interfere with my bag on its travels. But my thought process is that they just had to open it up for security reasons, because the main things that are expensive in there, I had a microphone and I had a pretty much just a microphone, that was it. They're both in there, so I think I'm all good. However, a bit dodgy when you get your bag and you just see the locks are cut, boys. So now I gotta fucking get out of here, get to an ATM, get a SIM card, and look for my driver. It's fucking hot, boys. I've got a sweater, jeans, getting 60 gigabytes of data, my little card here. I'm sweating. It's getting humid. It's getting real humid. Crazy nice.
So you can give me 5 of that, and then we give you change.
Yeah. That's new money for me. It's a bit confusing.
Okay, so just close through in the back so you maybe know how much that is. This is the biggest money what we have, 100,000.
It's the biggest note.
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. This is your change.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Now you're just going next step with my friend. Bring your
Okay.
passport for activation.
Thank you very much. I like your earrings.
Hey,
Cool
thank
style.
you.
Pleasure. Thank you. Is this where you steal all my data? Complicated process, boys. Putting your phone number in there?
No.
That's important.
Thank you.
Working. Amazing. Thank you so much.
Have a day.
Have a nice evening. We're dropping some fucking riz on some small Balinese women off the rip. Let's go. Alright, phone acquired, money acquired, sweat acquired. I've just noticed something already, right? All the workers here, all the girls that work in the phone stands, everyone's just fucking smiling. Yeah, everyone just seems a lot happier here off the rip. Like the workers, the people at the desks, everyone's just has a big smile on their face. They look like they're enjoying their lives more than people in the West. Like in Dublin airport,
all the workers just look depressed. I'm looking over here, these guys are smiling, having a laugh. It's already, I feel, a lot lighter, which is pretty interesting to notice after being here for 5 minutes. But the sweat, fucking hell, the sweat. Get some fucking water. Fuck Nestle. Fuck Nestle, guys. Those fuckers. I don't know why I don't like Nestle. I heard some shit. But then again, we've got cold water. It's gotta be cold. Fuck this shit. The real fun begins. I gotta find myself. I gotta look for my name. Easier said than done. You know. I don't see myself, boys. I ain't here. They forgot about me. Is that my mum? Is that my fucking mum? What's my mother doing here?
I said to come on, Miko, find me before I find him.
You are the
I have no glasses. I was the last person.
You were the last person I was expecting to see. I was looking for my name, and then I see you.
Comer is no
Hey
more.
man, how are you? Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Coman.
Come on, Miko. Yeah. Look at that, huh? Friendly face waiting for me. I knew she was in Bali. I was going to visit her, but I didn't know that she was going to be waiting in the sidelines. Let's go. Ah, there's that fresh Asian smell that I've heard people talk about. I'm okay, thank you. YouTuber. Yeah. Off we go, boys. We did it. Off to the ashram.
Welcome to Rati Baba's ashram.
Fucked out.
Ngelod suara yang kelede wa tidur ya.
Video.
I was shaking in front of Mum, and I could say, just like Toby, up high.
Alright boys, the travel is complete. We arrived in the meditation ashram in the mountains of Bali, beneath a volcano. And I'm going to be doing a deep spiritual meditation practice here for 1 month. Cleansing myself of any demons, letting go of toxicity in my body that's holding me back, and just wiping myself clean, moving forward into my next chapter of my life, traveling around Southeast Asia. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Let's go.